Hi guys, welcome back to another Matchbox Garage video. I'm Rob, and today I shall be attempting to take this Matchbox series number 49 Unimog from shabby to shiny. I've been meaning to do one of these actually for a little while, and I do have a few, but I was never, I guess I thought, do I go with just a bog standard restoration? But I just don't like the colours that they come with. So with today, I've just made the decision, I want to do a Unimog. I'm not going to keep with these colours. I'm not going to keep with these wheels. And I thought, you know, let's just get a decent set of wheels, something that actually looks like it might go on a Unimog. And as well, you know, keep with the two-tone colour, because I like that combination. But, you know, maybe some colours that actually look quite nice, quite cool. Something that you'd actually, you know, like to drive down the road in. But, yeah, I've really liked the look of this one. And with 2,000 likes, it could be yours. So we start by drilling down the centre of the post. There are two on this car. Removing both of those flanges and tapping both holes. Please do remember to lubricate the end of your piece. You do not want to snap it. These pieces and many more down in the Amazon affiliate links in the description below. But yeah, it does read Matchbox Series Unimog, made in England by Lesney, number 49. And as you can see, I have pre-drilled this one. So just grabbing a flat-headed screwdriver to prise it apart. And you've got the spare tyre there. Put that to one side, that'll be going back in. We do have a little rollover post here to remove the window section. And like I say, we are going to be removing these wheels, and this is the style that we're going to be going with. It's a green light wheel. I think it suits so well on this casting actually. But yeah, I'm going to remove these old axles and that window before chucking it there into the foot-long hot dog jar version 2. And yeah, covered in boiling water, and then in comes a tablespoon of caustic soda. I haven't been dumping the caustic soda into the jar like I used to. Perhaps I'll come back around to that. You know, with the previous jar blowing out on the bottom, just being a little bit more cautious nowadays. But yeah, giving a little swishy swish, you can see a large flap of paint there. And I know this is going to be a quick one. And that's how I like it. But yeah, cleaning up that little window section there. Come out pretty good, but we'll be using the plastic polish to get it nice and shiny again. The plastic polish that I use, which is the Lamp Doctor, is actually for headlights. You know, when you get the cloudy headlight, use this stuff to try and bring it back to life. But I know that Danny uses a similar product and recommended it, and I grabbed one locally to me. Does a really good job. But yeah, now reaching for the microfiber, giving it a little buff up. Thankfully there were no cracks or deep gouges in this one. I'm not really a lover of the coloured windows, but when they are, you know, I like to just work with them, you know, choose the colours accordingly. But yeah, looking nice and shiny again. So after 5 or so minutes, we've cleaned up the casting. No paint remains there. And no paint remaining there. We do have today another 100% paint removal. But yeah, grabbing a bit of tissue to clean up as we go. Of course, the water and my Dremel probably not a good mix. And we select a little wire brush here, and I'll give you a little sample of the front end section of this Unimog. So there it is, nicely polished up, looking good as new, and I just need to do that all over. So we now turn our attention to the Vallejo black primer, and we'll give this a little light coat all over before mixing up the colour. Staying with the Vallejo premium metallic range, I made up a greenish colour. I wanted to go with like a silver or like a silver grey for the top, and then a darker grey stroke black for the bottom. But seeing that that window section obviously is a very hard green, I thought if I went with a hint of green in the silver, kind of a silver grey, I guess you could say, then I think it will just tie in quite nicely. So yeah, a little bit of blue, a little bit of yellow, a little bit of silver, and then just a little tad of black, just to take out the brightness. And I think that is a beautiful colour. So we've got the casting now dry. Oh, little frog in the throat just then. And then we shall just blast it over. I was a little bit concerned actually with this paint because I'd actually done 2 castings today. I've had a bit of time off, and I just used an enamel through my airbrush, and I cleaned it thoroughly, but when you just think, oh, maybe, because enamel was a bit of a pig to clean out. This is acrylic, but yeah, thankfully I got it all out, and the paint on this went swimmingly. But just added a little bit more black to that greenish mixture, and yeah, it overpowered it totally. There's no kind of green left in this. It's just like a darkish grey metallic. If only I had it in shot. It is there, down below, honestly. Here you are. So yeah, just cover it over in the grey there. And then later in the day, we do have that polished windscreen there. This little set of green light wheels, which I think really suits. Just nice and simple, but I think to scale. And then we've got this. Added a little bit of a Citadel non-oil in that grille, and then dabbed in a couple of chrome headlights. Really like that detail. And yeah, you got the back end there. But just as a little reminder of what she looked like, this is the result. So I think, well, I hope you'll agree, the colour combination of that, just a hint of green in the top end with the grey on the bottom. Those wheels, don't they look perfect? Just right, I think, to scale. Got enough tyre on there. This would go anywhere, I'd bet. Just about remember to put the tow hook on the back there. It was broken, but painted that in black. But yeah, this is the kind of thing that I'd be quite... I don't know, I don't think my neighbours would appreciate me having this kind of vehicle parked outside my house, but I could drive this daily, I think. Everyone would get out of the way, wouldn't they? What a beast. And with 2,000 likes, it could be yours. But anyway, massive thanks to my patrons again. I hope everybody's keeping well, keeping safe. But yeah, thanks a lot. I'll speak to you all soon.